Lensizwe yayishaya ingoma mfethu, and I'm privileged to be joined by MusiholiQ. Bhuti unjani?
Ngiyaphila njani?
Asikhona bhuti wami, sibongela kona ukuthi ukwazile ukuthi nje uthathe isikhathi from your busy day uthi ukuxoxa nathi, siyabonga bhuti.
Hayi mina ngibonga i-invite. Hey, umuntu oyefisa mfethu. Isikhathi mase right kodwa ke ayikho into engavinjwa umphakathi.
Yabona nje mfowethu, yazi futhi I think that's your motto as MusiholiQ, ukuthi lalela, like nothing can stop me mfethu. Mase silungile isikhathi, yabona mfethu kuhanjwa ngolayini. And on that note, Bhuti, I feel as though because you've put in 10,000 hours, you know, I mean, as a MusiholiQ, you've been doing this for the longest time. I remember back in 2017, last number, putting us onto your work. She was so excited. We got excited. And back then, and now you are the most complete artist, I think, like KZN. We are rapper, we are arrange, we are bala, we are so I just want to know, Jeff, just for me personally, how many songs do you think you've made in your career, G? Total.
Yazi namhlanje kufeni ngithema ngivuka ngingena ku Facebook ngabona there's a friend of mine, I think let me say a music lover of mine, ebebhale the songs that he has on his phone zami, and it was over 150 songs that are released.
Yo,
I was like, hey, that's great cause we have been recording from Dala, and there's so many songs that we lose. I'm sure manje I'm way over 1,000 songs. Way over 1,000 songs, because I remember when I was choosing for my album, I was choosing 300 recorded only last year.
300.
Yeah.
You know, if you were anyone else bengizokuphikisa, but because MusiholiQ ngiyazi ukuthi no uqondile ngempela lowo mfethu. 300, that's crazy. Speaking of which, I understand ukuthi isizodrop i-album yakho uzuka ngithi.
Yeah.
Idropa nini bhuti?
I am not sure about my jokes on the pandemic, because the most important thing for me is for the music to get to a lot of things. About kube khona abantu abaningi abazoyizwa, so kumele kube khona ney'ndlela ey'ningi esingakwazi ukuthi siyiphushe ngayo i-album. So nala ma-limitations are unpredictable. That's all. Ngathi kusilindile nje mfethu.
Hey, Bhuti. I know, Bhuti. I really hope Uguti, you can drop it as soon as possible, Fetu. You've got many fans waiting for it. Speaking of which, Bhuti, you've been next in line for this Kashana manje, right? I mean, ukona lentuktua next to blow up or whatever the case may be, and you've been that guy for the longest time, you know. And ngobami Fetu, I feel as though you actually have been doing everything correctly. I mean, ever since 2017, I have been following your career. And you've been doing yonke into ngendlela, but it's only as if manje uyayithola le recognition yabona 2021 as the big artist that you actually really are. So did you ever feel like giving up at some point? Ngoba ngiyayazi lento uthi buyibe i-curse, lento yokuthi umuntu is next to blow up. So did you ever feel like giving up? Ubone engathi akuyeki phambili now namajita who are less talented than you bethola amathuba, that kind of thing.
Yeah. For me, I feel mina abonje aim yokwenza yonke engezayo empilweni ukushintshisa kwasekhaya yabona. So I do not want to base impilo yami on one thing. So I've been doing a lot of things at the same time as the music. Benginesigela abo, and at the same time as the music, and so I was producing and working with Amajita, so it's easier for a big Zulu to drop a song on MusiholiQ, but MusiholiQ yena mekhiphe yakhe ingoma iphelela ku Facebook yabona, because I didn't go an extra mile of saying let's get this song to rate or let's get interviews and stuff like that, because benalento ukuduma ngisafunda isikole kuzongibuyisela emuva because manje ngisakwazi uku-attend and stuff like that. So now that I'm done, indawo ngidecidile ukuthi this year first awulibheke, and let's try and do everything that we have learned through ukusebenza namajita lawa assigned and namanye futhi azenzelayo that are unsigned. Everything that you have learned, combine it and do your thing now. That is why when we drop the awulibheke, get up on radio, if I go number army, go YouTube, 100,000 views in 3 weeks, and it's everything that I've been seeing and trying to understand kwenziwa kanjani, and it's only now that I'm applying it. That's why kube ngathi manje we only get a music recognition now, because I've never tried to get one.
Hayi ngiyakuzwa bhuti. And futhi ke njengoba usutrya ke manje usuhamba ama red carpet ifethu for amasama fethu. Bonile fethu isithombe fethu uphethe neoledi lapha fethu. Ngiyakutshela fethu. That was really beautiful fethu. Like ingithintile mina le Ashandisi. And I'd like to know something fethu. What role did ioledi lakho play kwi music career yakho, development ye career yakho? Ngoba phela ngiyacabanga ukuthi as a MusiholiQ ubungahamba nanombani fethu ama red carpet. Ubungaphatha fethu sisoshisayo, ngaphatha omunye usiso celebrity kodwa uhambe neoledi, and there's a reason for that, and I'd like to know it, please.
For me, ioledi, the role that she played was to let me be, because bengifunda iqheleka mina high school lapha eMlazi, and I was one of the best students without even trying, because ngangibhola ngiyiculela kodwa ngibuye nibe yabona. But she never was a parent ekuforsayo ukuthi ngathi good with school, yiyeke lento yakho yebhola, yiyeke lento yakho yokucula. So that alone, I was like, I know I'm smart enough to understand ukuthi ufuna ukwenzani, kwenze lokho, yabona. I'll try my best to support you where I can. Yeah, but so that alone made me appreciate, and the aim of doing everything is to make the family happy. So I know that about Mwenza is a big feeling. You meet people and then you lose the main focus or the main goal of what you were doing.
Yes.
So I took my granny, I took my mother, which is a Northwest for the first time. And first time the Kibeli Panoi and ugogo mina mangikhula emakhaya boy high flat.
Sure.
Bese njalo masifuna iPanoi athi make a wish, and the wish engangenza mina was to take her on one of those flights, and when it happened I was so excited, not only for me but for them. Babekana ukungibona ngiperforma, and it was a very big stage, Sama, and on that day we even won iSama, first Zimbabwe Sama, at the same time first Miami, nakhona first time them going to perform. So it was a very special event for me.
Hayi phahlaza baba khululeka. Mana-ke fethu MusiholiQ dog yami fethu sesiyayivala manje fethu. Look, Gawulubheke fethu is a certified hit, yabona. Shout out to the 1020 Cartel, shout out to Anzo Sjava, and the music video is out, angithi, at the moment.
Yeah.
So
doing very well. Shout out to the people I
Yes, ngicela ukuthi sihambe siyoyibuka if you haven't seen it on YouTube. Sinyusa ama-views MusiholiQ, and also ngicela ukubuza MusiholiQ uhlangane kanjani ne-1020 Cartel for le ngoma lena? Bafuna ukusayina yini? And also you mentioned Imigosi at least 3 times kule ngoma fethu. Zithini fethu? Who is the song directed at?
Yeah, no, Ingoma is just me saying Uzuba is gonna be big. It's just me saying MusiholiQ is Kasako manje, because I remember the beat was made around 17. If we are move on 17, on that tribal stuff. So, that beat was made for 2017, the same time with 2017.
Sure.
We recorded Ivuki, Yahlala 2019, Kalunya, Yahlala for the longest of time until Sjava randomly calls Wati Doc, send the location, these are the place to Jabon. Basically, survive because I'm trying to go for some situations. So when I play music that is not on my album, because the song was not. Wahlanya warekhoda verse ayilazele waphinde abhale elinye. That is why it's killing it now yabona. And uAnzo yena ngihlangane naye 2018 sazane kudala, but sihlangane 2018 via a brother of mine uJV. At that time bengihlala eSoweto ngisazama ukuhlala esikole. So JV took us in, sahlala naye, because we didn't have a place to stay. Sajwayelana kanjalo noAnzo via that guy. So he aim here is to make it. So every time we give an secret nani ngamlungisa naye wenza the same thing to me. That is why we even came up with that song, and I was so excited that my push at now we are pushing and I'm pushing.
Yes. And mind you, who's it directed at?
Oh, the Migos crazy.
Yeah, face.
No, what I'm saying is 2017, I was lucky enough to go with Uzagwe.
Yes.
And when we went to perform 17, the crowd, so that is why I'm saying, and because because I'm saying, Bafana Njingos, Obuza Batandi Mikos in the chair is a double meaning because everyone was there as a Bugeli Mikos saw what we did. Yeah. Okay. And there's positions everywhere, like you said. People are saying MusiholiQ is gonna make it this year. So they check everything that I'm doing to predict what things are going to I've never under pressure, and I would like to urge even the people that are listening now, do not above it, you must know your risk. Who has found under pressure just because of listen now just know when and fast on that until Wednesday.
Thank you, Siyabonga, MusiholiQ.
Ngiyabonga kakhulu.